I was in an acapella singing group at Williams College, and I was also a huge baseball fan. And I made the connection that George Steinbrenner went to Williams College, so I decided that I would write him a letter. Dear Mr. George Steinbrenner, I love the Yankees, and I sing a cappella music at your alma mater, and we would be honored to sing the national anthem before a Yankee game. All the best, Paul Boocock, Williams College, class of 1986, second tenor baritone for the Williams Octet. So 2 weeks after I send that letter, I get a response telling us that we, the Williams Octet, do get to sing at Yankee Stadium the national anthem. We get to the stadium, and there's a guy waiting already there with a walkie-talkie. Yes, you please come in. He's got a special logo, Yankee logo on his jacket. We go inside through the stadium club, and then we're escorted to a tunnel. And toward the end of the tunnel, we can see this light that we're approaching. And then as we exit the tunnel, it just opens up into huge, epic-scale Yankee Stadium.
As the Yanks open up a big 3-game series with the Red Sox here today that will close out this homestand.
42,000 people now watching us when we've never sang for any more than 79 people. We're all dressed identically. Khaki pants, blue blazers, button-down powder blue shirt, Williams College tie with a Williams College purple cow insignia on it. The only thing that's different about us is we all get to choose different shoes. Some guys wear high tops if they want to be a little more rock and roll. I chose white bucks.
Well, the fans here at Yankee Stadium right now being entertained by the Williams College Octet.
Now, where do they get octet? There are 9 kids down there. Come on, Haley.
I'm serious.
The preppies can't count.
And then I look to my left, and oh my gosh, there is Dave Righetti, star Yankee closer, sitting next to Don Mattingly, star Yankee first baseman. And suddenly Dave Righetti says, "Hey, are you guys preppies?" And before we can even think of anything more intelligent than buzz, we're already behind home plate getting ready to sing, and we hear
Octet and one will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes. It's perfect. It's exactly the way we hoped it would be. We didn't mess it up. In fact, I think we did it pretty gosh darn good. And the home of the brave. Now, flash forward. Now we're in 1989, and I've moved to New York after college, and I go out with a couple of guys who I went to college with, and one of them was in the Williams Octet with me. One of them sang with me that night at Yankee Stadium. And one place that we would go to very often was a Tex-Mex place, and we go there one night after a game, and suddenly Dave Righetti himself walks into the restaurant with some friends. So I look over at him and I say, "Hey, a couple years ago with this guy over here, we sang the national anthem and you were sitting in the dugout and you said to me, 'Are you guys preppies? Do you remember that?'" And he said, No. As a matter of fact, I don't remember it. But by the way, what exactly are preppies?" And I said, it's sort of hard to explain. It's not anything that you can nail down specifically. Well, he says, "Is it somebody who has to go to a prep school?" And I said, "Well, yeah, that helps. That could be part of it. They could just go to a country day school." And he said, "My kids, they go to a country day school." And I said, "Where is that?" And he said, "Well, I live in Fairfield County." And I said, "That's a very preppy place. You maybe even are sort of a preppy yourself." And he said, No, I'm a ball player." And, there was something very different between the two of us. Here he was, this big, confident athlete guy with the big bear claw hands that had discrete muscles in them, too. But for a moment, we were right there with each other. I was having this great experience, hanging with this great baseball player that I had so much respect for. And maybe deep down inside he was psyched that he was hanging out with a preppy guy who sings a cappella music. And then again, maybe he wasn't.
New York Yankee Baseball is sponsored by Anheuser-Busch Natural Life, Chemical Bank, Chrysler Plymouth, Colonial Provisions, the makers of Yankee Franks, Lafayette Electronics,